These UEFA Champions League spots in the Premier League table may look like Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool will not be able to make it. Either of these teams may not be able to make it. But I can sure tell you that you see Aston Villa are not consistent. They are not consistent at all. Because if Aston Villa were consistent enough, Aston Villa would have gone head to head with Arsenal. They had the opportunity. When Arsenal were dropping points, they had the simplest game to be able to, go head to head to compete very well. But I don't know if this thing is settings in Premier League. I don't even know. But I can sure tell you that I am smelling something very, very different. This Aston Villa may not be able to, meet up to this top four if K is not taken. Because if you can check their games, they will still play against Manchester United, Chelsea. They will still play against Liverpool. In their remaining games, something may just pop up. Something may just pop, as in it will be a very surprising thing to see that they will not make it to this top four. And Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. I know for sure that Chelsea are not consistent, but Liverpool are not going to be left out. I am telling you that Liverpool will be able to, compete and be able to stay in this top four and be able to compete very well in the UEFA Champions League, because that is the main reason why we got some players that we were able to, get last summer. And the players that we are going to see get signed this coming summer is because of the UEFA Champions League. And we are doing very, very well, perfectly very well in the UEFA Champions League this season. So I am not convinced that this particular Aston Villa will make it to this top four this season. I am not convinced. A lot of games, we still have like more than 10 games to play. Understand? We still have more than 10 games to, look up to. But I am not convinced that they are going to meet up to this top four. Definitely. I am not convinced. I am not convinced. If anybody should convince me, but I am not convinced that Aston Villa are going to meet up to this top four. Basically, I know that Manchester United are on form. Chelsea are trying their best, although they are not consistent. But Liverpool, which I know, Liverpool will still make it to the top four. They will still make it to this top four. No matter how it is, they will play in the UEFA Champions League next season. Be it by winning the UEFA Champions League or, qualifying in this particular stage. Be it by winning the UEFA Champions League or qualifying in this particular, stage. Because I am seeing the mentality. We've seen the mentality already. The mentality have changed. Everything have changed concerning their game plan and the rest of the thing. Although the last game was a little bit just unfortunate. It was so unfortunate. We did not play. I don't know if it's because of whatever. But I am seeing Liverpool making it to the top four this season. Definitely. But you see this Aston Villa, there is a comma. Seriously, there is a very big comma there, because the way they are playing, the way they are executing, they have drawn a lot of games. They've been able to, draw a lot of games that they are not supposed to draw. The amount of games that they have been able to draw, as it was not supposed to be like that. I did not even expect Aston Villa to draw games to the point of, seeing being able to, still stay in on the third position. They should have been in the second position with a huge amount of points, very close to Arsenal. They were supposed to be on a very, very huge point, closer to Arsenal, very, very well, because they had some simpler games. They had some games that were very, very simple. Seriously, they had some games that were very, very simple, and they were supposed to go head to head with Arsenal in this title race, but they blew it to the thin air. So I am not seeing them competing very, very well, because if they meet Arsenal, if they should still have a game to play against Arsenal, I am not seeing them winning. I'm not sure. They don't have a game to play against Arsenal. Manchester City, I think they still have a game to play against Manchester City. And if they should still have a game to play against Chelsea, that perfectly, I'm not seeing them winning Chelsea. Manchester United have, been able to step up with their game plan, and they are doing very, very well. They attack, they make sure that they, execute their game plan very, very well. I am not seeing them winning Manchester United. Then with Liverpool, if we still have an outstanding game with them, it is going to be head to head. So it will be, let's just look into the side of Aston Villa. I am not seeing them competing very well in top four run. This top four run, this UEFA Champions League race, I am not seeing them competing. But hopefully, let's just watch and see what is going to happen. Basically, let me know what you think in the comment section, and you will never walk alone.